Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the optical fiber communications. We will see in this lecture what is the role of optical fiber in our daily life. So here we will discuss general discussions on the optical fiber communication system. So first of all, in this lecture we will cover the why optical fiber communications, description of basic features of our optical fiber, advantage of optical fiber, comparison of fiber with satellite, major projects on optical fiber which is presently running. So first of all, we will say here what about the communication and why we are opting the optical fiber in our communication. So before starting the communication system, we will see optical fiber is work as a channel or medium. So first of all, if we are talking about the communication, so definition of communication is you want to transmit your message or signal from one place to another place. So one place is called as a transmitter section which transmit the message or signals, and another part is called as a receiver which receives the signals. So basically there are three major components of our communication system. First one is the transmitter. In center part, we are using the communication channel. Communication channel is that channel through which we can transmit our signals. And third one part is the receiver part, where our signals will be received. So first of all, we will see the transmitter sections and communication channel. So if we are talking about the transmitter section, so this is basically in transmitting stations. What is the basic purpose of our transmitting station? That is the basically transmit our signals. So here we will see, can we directly transmit our signals or there is any modifications of our signals when we want to transmit. Our transmitted signals will be in form of any type of signals. You can transmit your signals, either that signals may be in voice signal, that signal may be in video signals, that signal may be in either in any type of physical quantity, that is the temperature, pressure. You can transmit that signals to the distance places. So first of all, there is a requirement of a transducer. So what is the basic definition of our transducer? Transducer is the that device which convert any type of physical quantity into electrical quantity, because our transmitter is capable to work only on the electrical signals. So our first step is to we have to convert our message signal or what type of signals you want to transmit into the electrical form. Then what will happen in the transmitter section? Can we directly transmit these signals to the communication channels? So yeah, there is a certain things. No, we cannot transmit our system to the directly. So what is the basic requirement? You have to done the modulation, because our voice signal, data signal, or any type of physical quantity which will be converted into electrical quantity, these signals are at the low frequency signals, and these low frequency signals cannot be transmitted to the longer distances. So second part is again come from the communication channel. So what is the communication channel? Here is again is so many options for communication channels. Okay, so what is the options? So first of all, you cannot directly transmit, so you have to require the medium. So what about the medium? The major mediums is the optical fiber and satellite, in which today we will discuss. But before opting the medium, there is a again we have classified our system with the wireless and wired medium. So if you are talking about the wired medium, means you have to use the coaxial cable, simple transmission lines, or optical fiber cables. So these medium or channel are coming through the wire line channels, means you have to connect your transmitter and receiver through any type of wired part. But what about the wireless communication system? If you are talking about the wireless communication system, you directly transmit your signal in form of electromagnetic waves. Means what is the role of our transmitter? Our transmitter will transmit what type of electrical signal you are giving to the transmitter. These transmitter will radiate our electromagnetic waves. So there is a another thing, when you transmit your signal directly, so what will happen here? These signals cannot be transmitted to longer distances These signals will be attenuated, destroyed due to other atmospheric effects. So what you have to do? So what will happen here? The first thing is here that you have to modulate your signals. So there is a need of modulation. So before starting the optical fiber, we will again discuss a very small discussions with the modulation. So in our previous lecture, we have also studied about the modulation system. So here we have to also require the carrier signal. So here we discuss what is the carrier signal in optical fiber. So before starting our discussion on the carrier signal, we will see what is the carrier and why we require the carrier signals. Means there is a signal, carrier signal. So this signal is only used for carry your information from transmitter station to the receiver station. Means these carrier signals has no role in the actual information or what type of information you start to transmitting. This is only used for carriers. They will carry your message information, what type of signals you want to transmit. This carrier signals will carry these signals, and they reach to the destination or receiver sections. And at the receiver section, we again extract this carrier, remove this carrier, and original signal will be received at the receiver. So what is the role of this carrier and why we are opting this carrier signals in our communication system? So here first of all we will see carrier signal, because carrier signal, we choose carrier signal as a very high frequency signals. Means signals or message signal which you want to transmit is a low frequency signals. If you are talking about the audio signals, so you know better it that your audio signal range is basic 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz in standard form, and max to max we have to consider 3 kilohertz to 15 kilohertz for audio ranges. So basically this type of signals cannot be directly transmitted. So for transmitting this type of signals, we what we have to done, we will superimpose this signal into the high carrier frequency signals, and these high carrier frequency signal will carry these information signals and send to the destination part. So this is our very very basic part of our transmission system ki why we are using the modulation. So again we have to see the medium. Means medium through which you can transmit your signals. Means there is a no role of medium. This is only used for transmitting your signals. Means if we are talking about the optical fiber, so optical fiber is a cable, okay, through which we can transmit our signals from one place to another place. If you are talking about the satellite, that is a wireless system. So in wireless system, what will happen here, you will transmit your signals to the atmosphere and they will reach to the satellite, and at the satellite after a repeater, so satellite is work as a repeater. After processing on that particular signal, it will be again reflected back to the earth. So this is a way, two mediums which are we are using. We are generally discussing these two medium because these two mediums are used by us in present scenario, because these medium will provide us a large bandwidth. Okay, so in further slides we will also discuss about the why we have to use the large bandwidth. So this is the basically medium. So that is the optical fiber, and we required optical fiber because in optical fiber signal system we use only light frequency as a carrier signal. Means what is the role of light frequency? The role of light frequency is to carry our information signals from one place to another place. There is no role of our light frequency. So we will further see why we are choosing the light frequency. And since we are opting the light frequency as a carrier, so we have to require the optical fiber for transmitting these light signal from one place to another place, because these light signal only passes through the fibers. Without fiber, these light signal cannot be transmitted to the longer distances. So this is the only reason we are using the optical fiber, because by using the optical fiber we can transmit our light signals from transmitter to receiver. Now we will again move to the our next slide. Why optical transmission? Why we are using the light frequency? So the word or answer come here: capacity, capacity, and more capacity. So here we are again slightly switch from communication part to the optical. Why we are using the optical frequency? A technical revolution in communication industry to explore for large capacity, high quality and economical system for communication at global level. As we know that day by day our quality of signals will be increases, as we have to know digital signal. So that is basically role in the previous years. We after some decades we are using the analog signal. So what will happen at that time, we have to also remember, when we are in front of our television set, there is so many disturbances, poor quality of signals. But in present scenario, we have seen that our signals are very high quality and large capacity. So quality is enhanced due to digital signals, and these digital signals means these signals will be affected by the atmospheric effect very low, and we are using the repeaters after some distances, and we can enhance or regenerate our new signals. So this is the reason by using the digital signal we can also enhancing our quality of signals. So, what about the capacity? Now we again turn to the capacity. Capacity means large bandwidth, path of large bandwidth through which you can transmit your signals. Why we are requiring the large bandwidth? So there is a slightly technical terms, that information rate that is proportional to bandwidth. Means if you have a sufficient bandwidth, you have a large amount of bandwidth, your data can be transmitted by very high speed. As we have also know that when we have taken the broadband connections, so our information rate uploading and downloading speed can be increases. So how you can broadband connection? So it means that you have to provided a large bandwidth for your uploading and downloading task. So this is the reason कि when your bandwidth is increases, you can transmit your data very high speed. So this is the reason. So how we can achieve the large bandwidth? So large bandwidth is that is the large capacity. Means you have a capacity to transmit large amount of information at a time. And how this is possible? This is only possible by the achievement of a large bandwidth. So there is again challenges in our communication system ki how we can achieve the large bandwidth, because bandwidth requirement is very important in our communication system. For bandwidth for using the large bandwidth, we have to pay for it because we purchase the bandwidth. As we have a broadband connection, so you have to pay extra money for utilize the bandwidth of large bandwidth. So this is the reason ki bandwidth is a very important part of our communication system, and we have to require bandwidth, because if we are want to increase our capacity, if you want to increase that information rate, if you want to quality of signals, because you have to know if you have a number of pixels, good pixels camera, so you have to, there is also a transmitting a required the bandwidth. So this is the reason for large bandwidth requirement. So again we will see this is only possible with help of optical communication system or optical fiber, because this is our जो carrier signal will be the optical signal, and frequency of optical signal will be very high. So as we increase our range of carrier signal, our bandwidth requirement will be also fulfilled. So this is the solution कि when you opt to transmit your signal through any channel, if you are opting the optical fiber, your bandwidth requirement will be maximum fulfilled. Means you will require the large amount of bandwidth if you are choosing the optical fiber as a channel. And if you are receiving the large bandwidth, then your all requirements of bandwidth requirement will be fulfilled, because in 5G, in era of 5G, we also require the large bandwidth for enhancing the quality of signals, for increasing the data rate, and for interconnecting all our devices with the mobile equipment. So, communication bandwidth is a major role for transmission purpose. Now we will again switch to the radio waves and terrestrial microwaves. So that is the other waves by we are also used for radio wave propagation, terrestrial microwave signaling, and satellite is based on the. Apart from that, satellite basically is a other solutions of our large bandwidth requirement, because optical fiber is a line to line connections. It is not provide us mobility. So if you have to require large bandwidth, you can also opt the satellite communication. So in parallel, we will also see little bit about a satellite communication, because it will also provide the high bandwidth. But it is there is a limitation of satellite communication, and it is only work out on microwave frequency. So it will not provide such amount of bandwidth what the optical fiber can give us. So there is a problems in our satellite communication. So satellite communication is also there is a limitations. The repairing cost, if we once a satellite is installed, it is very tough task. If there is any fault in satellite, so it is a very tough task to repair. So it is impossible to use satellite in such type of communication purpose. So only solution is our optical frequency. But I have told you light frequency in our normal languages we called it as a light frequency. So that is what about the optical frequency. So if we are talking about the spectrum of our light frequency, so that range is very tremendous range in electromagnetic spectrum. So what is the basically range of this? 10 to the power 4 gigahertz to 10 to the power 9 gigahertz. So that is a large bandwidth is provided. So this is the range of our light spectrum, and by using the light frequency as a carrier, we can achieve the large amount of bandwidth. Now this is the modulation system. So how our modulation system will perform? So if we are opting the light frequency, so where we are using the light frequency, what is the role of light frequency? So first of all, this is the modulating signal, means what type of information you have to transmit. So that signal will be called as a modulating signals, and through which you can want to transmit. So this is you are opting the high carrier signals, and by high carrier signal, this signal can be superimposed on the high carrier frequency signals, and these high carrier signals can be transmitted to longer distances. So as a carrier, we are using here the light spectrum. Okay. So what will happen? Your information may be any type of signals, and that any type of signals can be converted into or superimpose on the light frequency, and these light frequency are transmitted through the optical fiber cable, because light frequency cannot directly travel to the atmosphere. It cannot cover the longer distances. It can only transmitted through the optical fiber. So this is the optical fiber. So what is the basic purpose for transmitting the light frequency for longer distances? We are opting the optical fiber. This is the spectrum, and we will describe it in details. What is the spectrum and why we are moving? Suppose in initial days we are working on the just see here, that is the range of 1 kilohertz signal, 10 kilohertz signal. So you have to know what is our PCM telephone signals ranges. Basically our telephone signals is transmitted through the pulse code modulation technique, and that audio signals will transmitted through the telephone wires. So at that scenario, you can also see telephone or telegraph signals will be the range of 10 kilohertz. But now I am again told you, today, optical fiber cables are also lying. And why we are using the optical fiber for telephone signals? Because optical fiber cable provide us large bandwidth, good quality of signals. So by using, so in previous years, we are not getting the good quality of voice signal by using the telephone signals. But present scenario, what will happen here? We are using the optical fiber cable for transmitting our telephone signal. So quality of voice is improving day by day. In if we are moving to the very low frequency signals, that is basically based on little bit medium frequency ranges. That is up to the 100 kilohertz, approximate 1 megahertz. So what will happen? AM broadcasting, you have to know before FM. FM is the frequency modulation, And at present in a scenario, when we are listening the radio broadcasting, so there may be fm, we are working on fm. So fm is a modulation technique, and that according to that modulation technique, today we are known as a fm. We are listening the songs in fm. So fm is a modulation technique, and that is called as a frequency modulation. And before opting the fm, we are transmitted our signal through the AM. AM is the amplitude modulation techniques, and through which we can also transmit our audio signals. Okay, and at that time there may be a medium wave, short wave signal. So that is the basically transmission of your audio signals. And at that time, what will happens there? At the very low ranges, you will transmitted your audio signals, and at that time the mixing of noise will be very high at that duration. So after that, when we are moving slightly higher frequencies, so when our mobile communication, very high frequency VHF, so VHF very high frequency is used for TV transmission, because at that particular places what you have to require, your audio plus video signal is also included. So you have to require very large frequency, ultra high frequency for your TV transmission signals. So we are again moving very high frequency. We are achieving the good bandwidth for transmitting our signals, and after that we are moving to the satellite communication. So now radar. So at that range, max to max 100 gigahertz frequency will be covered in satellite communication. Okay, so now again you can use 100 gigahertz frequency, but your bandwidth requirement is increasing day by day. Means this range of frequency at present is not fulfill your requirement. So now you are moving towards the visible portion. So what is the visible portion? Light frequency. And the range of light frequency, as I have to also told you, 10 to the power 4 terahertz to 10 to the power 9 terahertz, means in this very high range. Because after above range, our you can also take frequencies as a carrier signals, but that frequency are not good for human health. So that is radiation. Due to high radiation, and that is harm effect on human body, we cannot move into the upwards frequency. So light frequency is only solution for us for enhancing our bandwidth, because our bandwidth requirement is increasing. Every system is connected through internet. We are moving to the internet of things. Our every household devices are operating with the help of our mobile phones. So these bandwidth requirement can be solved by the light frequency. So this is the reason why we are opting the light frequency. Now we have to know potential of optical. So just we have to focus on our certain parameters. Ki what is the capacity, how much capacity we can achieve from our optical transmission. So suppose we have also told you ki VHF radio system. VHF is used for initially, that is basically for TV transmission. So this is range the bandwidth requirement. You have to, we are using the 100 megahertz frequency, and approximate 10% of that carrier frequency will be received as a bandwidth of that system. So if we are working on the 100 megahertz carrier frequency, our bandwidth, we will achieve the bandwidth of 10 megahertz. Microwave frequency 6 gigahertz, that is the satellite frequency in which our satellite is working. And if we want to achieve the bandwidth, so that is the zero point 0.6 gigahertz. So our bandwidth requirement, how much bandwidth we can require by this type of system. At VHF we can only achieve the 10 megahertz bandwidth. By using the satellite we can achieve the zero point 0.6 gigahertz bandwidth. And what about the light wave system? So that is basically, you can see here, uh, basically we 10 to the power 7 gigahertz. This is the frequency of our light. Okay, so this is the light frequency, and when you are using the light frequency as a carrier, your bandwidth will be 10 to the power 5 gigahertz. Such large amount of bandwidth we can achieve by using the light frequency, while jabki we are opting the satellite, we are using only the zero point 0.6 gigahertz. So this is the comparative chart of ki why we are moving towards the optical fiber communication. So that is the satellite. So this is the comparison between the satellite. If you are opting the satellite, you can't achieve such amount of bandwidth what you can achieve with help of light frequency. So this is the access bandwidth, more than 100,000 times achieved with the microwave frequency. So we are using light as a carrier information in our communication system. So present scenario, we are moving towards the optical fiber transmission. So now we are just moving to the fabrication materials. Ki what about the optical fiber? Which type of materials we are using for manufacturing of our optical fiber? So basically, if we are talking about the optical fiber, is a glass or plastic fiber that carries the light along with its length. So light is kept in the core of optical fiber by total internal reflection. So total internal reflection is the mechanism by using through this process light can be reflected through the core section. So again we will see in diagram ki what is the basic construction feature of our optical fiber. So just you can see here this is a single mode fiber. You can see in this diagram there is a two circular holes, one and second. So this inner hole that is called as a core materials and this outer circle is called as a cladding. In core material that is the n1. So what is the refractive index? So here we will take the refractive index of core and cladding material. So the refractive index of core material is n1 and refractive index of cladding, but because cladding is the outer part of that particular core material, so there is two types of materials which we are using for. So basic material is the silica. So what type of provide? There is a refractive index difference between these two. So refractive index of core is always high with the refractive index of cladding. Means we have to create a refractive index difference between core and cladding because this is the mechanism by using through it your light will be traveled. So means core refractive index will be high with respect to cladding refractive index. Okay, and that is made of pure silica. So now what will happens here? When your rays, I will again explain you. When your rays will be transmitted, so how your signals will be transmitted? Your signals will be transmitted through the center of the core, and when it is start going to the high refractive index to low refractive index, due to total internal reflection, your light will be transmitted through the core material only. It will not be reaches to the cladding material. It is only used for there is creating the refractive index between these two types of materials. Now we have to work out on the single mode. So generally our optical fiber is divided into two parts. So what is the single mode fiber and what is the multi mode fiber? So there is also a key in market but the maximum we are using single mode fibers or multi mode fiber. So if you are talking about the single mode fiber, so in single mode fiber is used to transmit one signal. Okay, means in this fiber we can transmit only one signal per fiber. Suppose we are working our fiber as a telephone cables, cable TV. So they have small core. So what is the basic construction of single mode fiber? The core area will be very small, 9 microns in diameter, and transmit the infrared light from laser. And what about the single mode fiber? Smaller core, less than 10 micrometer. Okay, so that is generally 9 micron, yeah, 10 micrometers. Necessitates more expensive components and interconnection methods. So now we will see the basic part. If we are talking about the multi-mode, so what about the area of our core area? So that is used to transmit many signals at a time. Okay, so a single fiber can carry the many signals at a time. But if you are talking about the single mode fiber, only one signal will carry a per fiber. And they have the large core area, generally 62.5 microns in diameter, and transmit the infrared light from LEDs. So infrared lights are generating, so that can be transmitted through the multi-mode fiber. Since core area of multi-mode fiber is very large, so along a less precise, cheaper transmitter and receiver. Okay, so basically core area is very large and the cost of transmitter and receiver is very cheap. Single mode fiber carries the light pulses along single path. So what will happen here? Single mode fiber carry. Okay. So single mode fiber carry the light pulses. So it will carry our light pulses along the single path. In multi-mode fibers, many pulses of light generated by LED at a different. So basically, laser are used for a single mode fiber and LED are used for a generally for this. So there is a comparative chart. This is the core area, very small core area, and here the our in single mode fiber, our light will be travel through this area straight. But when we are opting the multi-mode fiber, so now what will happens in multi-mode fiber? The light rays are transmitting through the internal total internal reflections. Okay, and you can see here core area will be very large. And this is a the blue part is known as a core area and the gray part is known as a cladding part. So this is the cladding part. So this is the difference. If you are opting the single mode fiber, core area is very small, you can see, and when you are opting the multi mode fiber, the core area is very large, and you can transmit multiple signals through this core area. So you can also compare optical fiber diameter. The diameter is 62 micrometer of core area, and the diameter of core area is less than. That is also multi-mode. That is also multi-mode, but this is a single mode, and the core area is approximate 9 micrometer. And this is the meter of cladding part. So you can see the comparative study of between the single mode fiber and multi-mode fiber. What about the costing? Here we'll also compare it with the costing of system. So cable cost, trans receiver cost. So what will happen when you have to trans receiver and transmitter and receiver designing of it? So just you can see single mode fiber solution is typically 5 times the cost of multi mode. So this is the cost. This is trans receiver cost, cost, single mode fiber. This is the multi mode fiber. This is the trans receiver cost, and this is the cable cost. So this is the only costing. So which one is useful? This one is very costly, but very precisely. But if you are a amount of signals you have to transmit and you can't afford the so much cost for it, so you can have to use the multi-mode fiber. So in present scenario, we will also work out on the multi-mode fiber because the single mode fiber is very costly, but its result is very good and high quality signals it can be provided to us. What about the transmitter part? And what is the transmitters? First one is the light emitting diode, LED. So LED is a forward bias PN junction. So we have to also see in our lecture of diode. So that is the application of light emitting diode, means it is a forward bias PN junction. You can know how what is the forward bias. So not we will again repeat again. So LED is basically a forward bias junction emitting the light through the spontaneous emission, a phenomena referred to as electroluminescence. And emitted light is incoherent with a relatively wide spectrum width. It is not a coherent part of the light. When we are talking about the laser diode, so a semiconductor laser emits the light through stimulated emission. So there is a we can also study in physics spontaneous emission and stimulated emission rather than spontaneous. So which results in high output power as well as other benefits related to the nature of coherence light. Again, we will move to the receiver. The main component of optical receiver is photodetector. So, which component is work as a receiver? LED and laser. It will work as a transmitter. Okay. So, if we want to transmitter section is the LED and laser. What about the receiver section? So the main component of optical receiver is photodetector. So we can also see in our previous lecture what is the role of photodetector. It will convert light energy into electrical signals, and this is also called as a photoelectric effect. So I think it will be clear to you what is the LED, what is the laser, and what is the photodetector. So this is a transmitter and receiver part. and these transmitter and receiver part is connected through the optical fiber cable. And what is the role of optical fiber cable? It is a single mode or multi mode. So generally, for reduce the costing, we are using the multi mode fiber. So advantage of optical fiber, that is very thin. You can see it, very thin wire, expensive, very costly, high carrying capacity, less signal degradation. There is a minimum losses because your signal is transmitted through the path. So if our signals are transmitted through the atmosphere, there are so many disturbances are included in our signals. So that is basically, since our signals are transmitted through the optical fiber, so there is less distortion of signals in our basically signals. Light signals, non-flammable light. Non-flammable means sometimes your light is not a flammable part. So when our signals are transmitting through light, there is a less danger for flammable system. Lightweight, the weight of our optical fiber is very low. Advantage of optical fiber, so much higher bandwidth. So that is the bandwidth, gigabits per second. So thousands of channels can be multiplexed together over one strand of fiber. So you can see how much capacity fiber will carry. So thousands of channels can be multiplexed together. If you are opting a optical fiber, so there are so many types of channels can be multiplexed. So this is the advantage of our optical fiber. Immunity to noise, that is basically immune to electromagnetic interference. Means there is a high immune system. So why there is a high immune system? Because noise cannot be easily, because your signals are passing through the cable. So cable is safe for any type of external disturbance. Safety, if you are working on the gas pipeline, so what will happen? Electrical signals is not safe for us. Okay, so what will happen here? We can use the optical fiber for safety purpose. So it is a high security, means since your signals are going through the optical fiber, so it is not possible to easily trap the signals. So security feature will also increases by using the optical fiber. Advantage of optical fiber, if we are talking about the advantage of our fiber optics, so what will happen here? Less loss. You can know repeaters can be spaced itne miles apart. We can also use a bit repeaters. So if losses are very less in optical fiber, because we are opting the choosing the optical fiber, and these are safe for our transmission. Reliability, more reliable than copper. साइज लाइटर एंड मोर कॉम्पैक्ट, कॉपर के रेस्पेक्ट में ज़्यादा कॉम्पैक्ट है ये. फ्लैक्सिबिलिटी अनलाइक, so there is a flexibility feature. Impure brittle glass fiber is physically flexible, so you have to handle with care, means caring is very difficult in our fibers. Disadvantage is also included here. So there is, if there is any type of splicing or foot in our optical fiber, so it has to require the high cost equipment for repairing the optical fiber cable. So it is a disadvantage of our optical fiber. Expensive over short distances. So generally we prefer when you have to we have to one time expense your money for installing the system. So expensive over short distances. So बहुत it will be very expensive. Highly skilled installer, because if your fiber is break up and you have to repair it, so your workers will be highly skilled. So which is also a disadvantage. Adding additional notes. Now there is again a news, and that news is depend on the five. That is basically I'm speaking in Hindi. 5G की राह पर Rajasthan, means what is the 5G, and again we have to move, and there is again a news, the बढ़ जाएगी 10 गुना रफ्तार. So what is the raftar? So that is a statement of our संचार मंत्रालय, means communication मिनिस्ट्री. सो व्हाट विल हैपन्स इस साल फाइबर से जुड़ेंगे 70% टावर. सो यू नो व्हाट अबाउट द टावर. In our city there are so many towers are existing, and every tower is are connected with the fiber. So what is this news and what type of news we are receiving here? 5G, you know, our at present system is working on the 4G, and every what type of mobile you are using, your sim is also working in 4G. So 4G is a technology. Okay, so if we are opting the 4G technology, so what we have to speed, we are expecting the broad bandwidth for 4G technology. Okay, and what we are expecting ki our speed will be rises. Okay, we have to use more to more audio and video system on our single mobile systems. Your every mobile is capable to handling the audio and video signals. So for this only possible when you are moving toward the high generation development. So if you are now after implementation of 4G, instant we have to switch to the 5G because all other countries are at presently switched to the 5G. In spite we are late, we are presently installing our 4G system in our country, but 5G is already settled in all other countries. So it is our requirement कि after installment of 4G we have to instant switch to the 5G because at present our all systems are working on the mobile phones. Everything is based on the mobile phones because IoT, internet of things, this is a very important part. Our every household devices will be interconnected with our mobile system, and all this is only possible when you have to work out on the high speed network. So what will happen if you are opting the 5G system? What will happen, your internet speed will be enhancing 20 to 100 times fast. Okay, that is called as a 1000 mbps. So our speed will be increases so much high by opting the 5G. Second one is you can transmit large to large amount of data, upload and download or transfer very easily. When you are opting the 5G technology, your large amount of signals can be easily transmitted. Okay, at present you have at present require 5 to 10 minutes for downloading any type of movies, but now in within a few seconds you can download your movies. So your speed will be such high speed you can achieve by opting the 5G. But how you can achieve the high speed by opting the 5G? How you can achieve? So there is a solution. You can only achieve this high speed by the getting the large amount of bandwidth. And how you can achieve the large amount of bandwidth? By using the optical fiber. So there is a news कि every towers will be 70% towers will be connected through the fiber because now we are ready to switch the 5G. High quality video or game without any interruption you can uh, use it for it. All household, all smart devices are connected through the phones and controlling from outside also. So that is also the part of our 5G. You are only अभी जो work you are doing with your computer or laptops, all work can be done by your mobile phones also. So what will happens, we are moving very fast, we are opting the technology day by day, enhancing the technology. So that is the reason we have to use the optical fiber because without fiber such large amount of bandwidth cannot be achieved for our applications. So again we are there is again a news, दूरी कम होंगी टावर का दायरा बढ़ेगा. Means what will happen here, 200 मीटर्स में जो आपके टावर्स लगे हैं इनकी जो नंबर्स हैं ये आपकी राइज हो जाएंगी. ओके, 400 से 800 मीटर में जो आपके टावर्स यूज हो रहे हैं 4G में, अभी द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन टू टावर इज 400 meter to 800, but if you are opting the 5G you have to install a tower at the 5 to 100 meter distances. So day by day as we have to increase the generation, our distance between towers will also be reducing and for receiving the high speed of data. So that is the news. Without any updation, without any use of fiber, we can't switch to the 5G technology. So this is the major news for understanding you कि how much important is our optical fiber communication system. So this is the fact which I have want to told you. What about the fiber technology? Now, a little bit we will switch to the application. So there is also a photonic crystal fiber, but today I not want to the. I just want to compare our optical fiber system with a satellite communication system. So in bandwidth and data rate, so optical fiber supports very high bandwidth and data rate as compared to satellite. So we have to also compare it 0.6 gigahertz by satellite and 10 to the power 5 gigahertz bandwidth from the optical fiber communication. So there is a very huge difference between the bandwidth requirement from optical fiber and satellite. Mobility, so there is only a disadvantage. Optical fiber cannot be used in mobile applications. So at that particular, in some part, we have to use optical fiber, sorry, satellite communication. If you are moving here and there, you are on the vehicle, so that optical fiber cannot be beneficial for you. So reliability, optical fiber communication is more reliable because it is our information will be transmitted through the fiber, while satellite communication signals are transmitted through the air, through the atmosphere. So anyone can be track that particular information. So that is the reliability will also increases in our optical fiber system. So terrain optical fiber is more suitable for urban areas, plain where digging line, matlab you can install your fiber to the ground, so it is very easy. But satellite communication is very easy to the remote areas. Okay, where mountain area, rivers, where is a so all such thing is possible. So where is a mobility is required, satellite is a very good for the delay. Optical fiber has a minimum delay or no delay in suitable real time applications, but in satellite there is a certain delay provided by interference. Optical fiber has less, no electromagnetic interference, whereas satellite communication has a high interference because it is transmitted our signals to the open air space. Coverage, satellites are suitable for providing point to multi-point services with a large coverage area. So that is the coverage area of our satellite will be very good with respect to our optical fibers. And if we are talking about the costing, so both have the cost. Initial cost of satellite will be high, and recurring cost, satellite has a higher recurring cost than optical fiber communication. So that there is a both of have. Once you have to install your optical fiber system, your initial cost will be also high. So now we have to see here the development of optical fiber optic technology. So we will see what type of development is present scenario. So capacity may be even more than you can imagine. The capacity is enhancing. So National Geographic reports have seen that newest translating cable is capable of transmitting 100 hours of digital video or 30 million phone calls from one side of ocean to another only a single second. So what type of capacity we are achieving through the optical fiber? Fiber optics provide the clarity and safety features that the modern homeowners and business required so much. So we are safety feature is also very good. There is again a Pacific Light Cable Network has planned to run 8,000 miles of fiber optic cable under the sea from Los Angeles to Hong Kong to meet the growing demand for bandwidth. So we are also planning so much type of under the sea. We can also lay that particular optical fiber bandwidth. So this is also very useful for us. Popularity of social media, Google, this is also required the large amount of capacity. So these both are fulfilled by using this. An expansion of new 5G wireless technology, IoT is being made possible with help of optical fiber. So this is the only solution. By using the optical fiber system, we can enhance our bandwidth. So over the next 5 years, citizens of every country throughout the world will be consuming more social media, more video, more network gaming, other services that rely on fast, clean internet. So all this is only possible with help of optical fiber system. So this is our system, how we can, why we can choose the optical fiber system. So this is our some objective questions. Why, what is the core, what is the refractive index of core, what is the multi-mode state, bandwidth of our optical fiber system, optical fiber communications. So what is the role of this? Which one of the following is not a guided media? So that is, you have to know what we have to explain you in this lecture. So by using this, you can easily solve these questions of optical fiber. So okay, the theme ki why we are opting the optical fiber, why our requirement of optical fiber communication is increasing the day by day. So this is only possible with help of optical fiber.